Dogs are often referred to as man's best friends and very loyal animals. Be it whoever, they will indeed go out of their way to please the person they know and keep them happy. Well, the human-dog relationship is of joy and ultimate satisfaction. Dogs are really worth petting for. When you're depressed, they'll cuddle up to you and attempt to cheer you up, and they'll even hold your errors against you or condemn you for your poor choices, appearance, or life failures. They will be your unwavering allies who will never abandon you. However, many dogs have been so much more than faithful companions. They have been dogs that have saved the lives of countless people or even transformed the world by their heroic efforts. Would you like to know about 15 unbelievable things dogs did for their owners? If yes, then stick to the end of this video, and better get a tissue, guys. We can't see you in tears. Hey guys, welcome to another informative video on our channel. In this video today, we'll be discovering about 15 unbelievable things dogs did for their owners. But before we start, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Number 15. Sadie the Savior. Dogs are said to have a great sense. Yes, they can sense almost everything from cancer to weather. They are just incredible creatures living on Earth. However, words might fall short in their appreciation because they are such of a kind, and this story is all about. This is about a German Shepherd who saved her human's life after he had a stroke. When her owner Brian, who resides in New Jersey, suffered a stroke, Sadie, a 6-year-old rescue dog, helped save his life. While Brian was unconscious, Sadie remained at his side. She licked his face to keep him awake and assisted him in dragging him across the room to his phone, where he could call for assistance. Brian's life was spared because of Sadie's dedication and fast thinking. Isn't that surprising to see Sadie's understanding of the situation? Let us know in the comments section. Number 14. Belle the Smart Dog. Belle isn't just another devoted employee or average lifesaver, she's also extraordinarily intelligent. When her diabetic owner, Kevin Weaver, fainted, Belle began chewing his mobile phone to contact 911. Belle, who had been trained to bite down on the number 9 on her phone to dial 911, demonstrated that dogs are far smarter than we assume. Number 13. Jazzy the Rescuer. A Yorkshire Terrier called Jazzy made the transition from rescue dog to the rescuer, according to a local Fox station in Candor, New York, in the spring of 2018. When Jazzy's diabetic owner passed out, she nudged his chin and barked madly to wake him up. The man's mother was informed, and she was able to wake him up before he went into a diabetic shock. Her owner was saved because of Jazzy. Number 12. Jade the Baby Protector. In Birmingham Park, England, in 2013, a lovely dog named Jade protected a newborn infant who had been abandoned. According to the British press, Roger Wilde, a 68-year-old man, had been walking his 9-year-old German Shepherd, Jade, when the dog abruptly rushed into some bushes. Jade settled down next to what seemed to be a discarded carrier bag and refused to return to her owner's side until he approached her and discovered the abandoned infant. Number 11. Peanut the Problem Solver. Peanut, a dog that had suffered horrendous maltreatment before being placed into a lovely family, went from being rescued to being a rescuer in 2017. Peanut's frantic barking warned her owners of problems outside their Michigan house, according to People magazine at the time. They found a hypothermic 3-year-old kid near death after following her out in the cold. She had run away from her own terrible home. The scared youngster allegedly muttered the word "doggy" when first responders arrived at the residence. Number 10. Major's Call for Help. Major is not one of those dogs who bark for aid. When his owner, a war veteran suffering from PTSD after being injured in service, was overcome by a seizure, the Labrador Pit Bull Mix stepped on his owner's iPhone and dialed 911. Dispatchers frequently hung up, thinking it was a joke or an unintentional call, forcing the service dog to phone 911 not once but 10 times, according to the Huffington Post in 2014. Number 9. Tracker the Detecting Dog. Tracker, a German Shepherd survivor detecting dog, made history on September 11th when he became the final survivor of the World Trade Center attack. Tracker was designated one of Time's most heroic animals in history for his achievements. Tracker, who was 14 years old at the time of his death, died in 2009. Number 8. Tang the Charlie. 93 men were stranded on the rough seas after a ship called Ethy collided with rocks in 1919. The ship's captain gave the rope to Tang, a Newfoundland who resided aboard the Ethy after one of the men failed to swim to shore with it. Tang then took the rope and swam to the shore, braving waves, severe gusts, and powerful currents along the way. Against all difficulties, Tang made it to the shore, where the rope was used to anchor the ship and assist in the rescue of the soldiers on board. Number 7. Seiko the Master Savior. Seiko, a royal shepherd from British Columbia, was inducted into the Purina Animal Hall of Fame in 2017 for an incredible act of bravery. After surviving a vehicle accident in which everybody except Seiko and his teenage owner died, the dog cared for his seriously injured master for 40 hours until rescuers arrived. Seiko kept his owner warm, guided him to water, and battled off coyotes throughout the ordeal. Number 6. Pui, the dog police. Pui, a male Thai Bangkale, has been hailed as a hero throughout Thailand after saving the life of a baby girl discovered in a rubbish dump. The dog found the newborn inside a plastic bag on Bangkok roadside, which he took to his owner Gumnad Thongmak's residence and barked loudly to catch his attention. The owner discovered the preterm newborn girl and took her to the hospital right away. Pui received a leather collar and a medal from the Tha Rua District Red Cross for his bravery in saving the infant. Number 5. Cheyenne, the owner's comfort. When Senior Airman David Sharp adopted a pit bull puppy from an animal shelter and called her Cheyenne, he was suffering from untreated PTSD and despair. Sharp was on the point of committing himself months later, sitting on his kitchen floor with a revolver. Cheyenne approached Sharp, sat down next to him, and kissed his ear, making him giggle. The veteran subsequently stated that the puppy gave him a new purpose to live at the time and that in saving Cheyenne, she had also rescued him. Number 4. Leica, the Earth Orbiter. For a fact, it would be hard to compile a list of notable dogs without including Leica, the first animal to safely orbit the Earth, making her a global hero and perhaps the first dog in history to become a global symbol regardless of nationality. Isn't this the most interesting story of all? How amazed are you at learning about Leica? Let us know your opinion in the comment section. Number 3. Miss Hurricane Katrina. During the natural calamity that bore her name, Hurricane Katrina, a brave black Labrador called Katrina became a hero. She rescued a guy who was drowning before rising floodwaters took his life. Katrina, who was eventually rescued by rescue personnel, received a standing ovation at the year's Genesis Awards. Number 2. Luca the Military Dog. Luca, a veteran Marine Corps military working dog, performed roughly 400 patrols in search of improvised explosive devices (IEDs) during the course of her 6-year career, correctly identifying about 40 of them and saving many lives. Luca was blown up by one of those bombs during her final active service, losing her leg but averting lifelong hearing and vision loss. She was the first military working dog in the United States to win the Dickin Medal, which honors service animals in the armed services or civil defense for courage or commitment to duty. Number 1. The Wonder Dog Jim. Jim, the Wonder Dog, was a Llewellyn setter who possessed some of the most extraordinary abilities ever displayed by an animal. Jim was said to be able to determine the gender of unborn infants as well as the winner of the Kentucky Derby, according to several accounts. Only a year before his death, at the age of 12, he foretold the Yankee win in the 1936 World Series. This was all about it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. See you in the next video.